Okay, so good evening everyone. Today we've gathered here for PPDT session. So what happens in a PPDT is that you'll be shown a picture for 30 seconds. You have to perceive the picture and please observe all the details carefully. And after these 30 seconds, you'll be given 4 minutes to write your individual story. So what you have to do in the individual while writing your individual story is make a box, mark the number of characters that you see in the that you perceive in the given picture, and write a story regarding it. And you have to mention what happened in the past, what is happening in the current, and what would be the probable future outcome. So these are the basic ground rules. So after that, 4 minutes, the writing time will be over, and we'll have a group discussion for selecting a common group story. So in the group discussion, like we before that, we'll also have individual narration. So you'll get around 1 minute to narrate your individual story. So after that, we'll have that group discussion, and in the group discussion you have to come out with a common group story, and you'll nominate one of you to narrate the same. So are the rules clear? Any doubts, any queries?
No,
Okay,
carry
great.
on.
Okay, great. So I hope your writing material is ready, or if not, please grab a pen and paper. We'll be starting soon with the image. So let me start a timer. Okay, so can shall we start? Is everyone ready?
Why not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So I'll be sharing. Actually, he left. Yes, okay, he left. Okay, so I'll be sharing my screen. I'll share the picture on the group also. So I'll delete that after 30 seconds. Or okay, let it be. I'll share the picture on group itself, and I'll be screen sharing as well. So please let me know if the screen is visible. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So I'm starting the timer. You can start observing now. After 30 seconds, I'll stop sharing the screen. Okay, so the 30 seconds are over. Now you'll get 4 minutes to write your individual story, and your time starts now. Hi Vasant, I have Hi Vasant, I have shared the picture in the group. You can take 4 minutes. Rest have started. So you'll okay, just a second. Hi Akshat. So you're from Juliet or November? Akshat.
Sir, my group is now.
Okay, great. So I've shared the picture in the group. So you can take 4 minutes to write the individual story. Rest have started. So you and Vasant will be going at last. Like we'll go in alphabetical order for individual narration. So Vasant and you can go in last. You can meanwhile you can write your stories. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great. Okay, so time is up, guys. Please stop writing. So now we will start with the individual narration. So how much time do you require to recall your stories? 2 minutes is it enough? 2 minutes to recall your story.
At least five.
5. Okay. So meanwhile, Akshat and Vasant are also writing. So it is 10:25. We'll meet again at 10:30. So meanwhile, you can go through your stories. And while narrating your stories, I request you to switch on your cameras if possible. And also, please don't like read through your story. Don't just open your notebook and read. Try to recall. Close your notebook, set it aside, and try to recall what you have written. Okay. So it is 10:25. We'll start at 10:30. We'll go in alphabetical order for individual narration. Hi Kishore.
Hello.
Uh, you're from which group? Juliet or November?
Yes, sir.
You're from which group? Juliet or November?
हाँ sir.
I'm asking you are from which group?
Sir, 2 मिनिटं. Sir, SSB Pro member.
Okay, but you're part of which group? कौन से group से हो? Like Juliet या फिर November?
Sir, latest.
Sorry.
Hello.
Hi, I think there's some like noise on your end.
Sir,
Okay,
आवाज नहीं आ रही.
हाँ, okay, no problem. अब मैंने ये व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे इमेज सेंड किया है. कैन यू लाइक
हाँ sir.
कंफर्म कि it
Yes
is
sir.
visible or not?
Visible sir.
हाँ, तो अब you are aware of the rules for PPDT, right? Or should I repeat?
सर मैं मेरी अब तो 12th कंप्लीट हुई सर.
Okay, okay.
यानी हाँ
This
सर.
हाँ ये पहली बार आया हो यहाँ पर.
हाँ सर पहली बार है.
ओके ओके. सो पार्टिसिपेट करोगे आज या फिर सिर्फ ऑब्जर्व करना है?
नहीं सर मुझे प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करनी है.
ओके ओके ग्रेट. सो मैंने वो इमेज भेजी है, तो आपको क्या करना है कि इस पे स्टोरी लिखनी है. जो
यस सर.
इमेज है उस पे स्टोरी लिखनी है. एंड
हाँ सर.
अभी हम लोग इंडिविजुअल नरेशन स्टार्ट कर देंगे, तो स्टोरी लिखने के बाद आपको 1 मिनट मिलेगा ये स्टोरी बोलने के लिए.
यस सर.
हाँ, तो आप स्टार्ट कर सकते हो अभी. तो अभी हम लोग स्टार्ट कर दिया था हमने पहले ही. तो
ओके.
हाँ, आपका लास्ट में मैं ले लूँगा टर्न.
हाँ सर.
ग्रेट. Okay, rest all are ready for individual narration, or do you need more time?
We can start with the narration.
Okay. Anyone else? Like, can you confirm? Should we start? Abhishek,
Yes,
Jack.
yes, we should start now.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
great. Okay. So we'll go in alphabetical order. I request you once again to like, switch on your cameras if possible. Uh, ऐसा कोई hard and fast नहीं है. Like, if you are comfortable, you can switch on your cameras. So I'll also. चलो ठीक है, no problem. I'll give 1 minute only for narration. So, Abhishek, you can start just a second. I'll start the timer. Okay. So, what I'll do is I have set the timer for 1 minute. I'll raise my hand once 50 seconds are over. Okay.
So,
So,
uh, shall I start, sir?
sure, go on.
So, I have perceived three characters in my story. Uh, one one boy named Rahul, and the other two, one whose name is Kareem, and one is Rahim. Rahim and Kareem are brothers. So, Rahul was passing through the streets, and he saw that Kareem was struggling to carry his brother to the hospital as Rahim was injured. So Rahul tried to offer the help to Kareem, by calling an auto rickshaw, he helped them to get to the hospital, where Rahul helped Kareem by helping him with all the formalities and getting Rahim admitted. And then Rahim got the all the treatment, and he recovered, and Rahim became Kareem became good friend with the Rahul.
Is it completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aditya,
Am I audible?
yes, you are. You can start.
Okay. So from the given picture, gentlemen, I perceive two characters, and they are in a neutral mood. So my main character is Vineet, who is 30 years old, who has secured a very good rank in the NEET exam and is now practicing as a doctor in AIMS, Delhi. So one day after finishing his night shift, he was heading toward his home, where he saw a man was lying on one side of the road, which is completely bloodsheded, and it seems like he met with an accident. He quickly called the ambulance, and on the way only he examined the person, but he was dead. On reaching the hospital, he informed the police as well as his family members about the accident. He later helped his family members to make all the documents work. Thank you.
Okay, Arpita, are you participating? Hello, Arpita, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, hi, you are audible. So, are you participating or you are observing for today?
In which topic, sir?
For PPDT, actually, I've shared the image. Uh,
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, I will say and then I will tell you. Okay, sir.
okay, also, hi, Sudhir. Are you aware of the rules for PPDT? Sudhir, are you there? Okay, no worries. Priya, are you ready?
Hi, sir.
Are you ready?
Not actually, but today is my first day in this session.
Okay, so you are observing today.
So, but still, I created a bit story, and after at the end, I'm paused now, so my story is not completed.
Okay, you can complete. Meanwhile, we'll start with the rest of that. You can narrate at in the end. Okay.
I would like to add something.
Okay,
Like
sir.
you said, your story is not completed, but you can narrate your complete story. It's not matter whether you have written your complete story or not. While narration, if not possible, means while writing, if not possible, you are able to complete the story. But during the
Actually,
narration,
I'm
you can.
paused now. Like, I'm not able to thought much more than that. So,
Yeah. Okay. No worries. If possible, complete your story, and you can narrate how much ever you have written.
Good evening to all.
Yeah. Hi, Sudhir. You're aware of the rules for PPDT, right?
Sorry, your voice is not clear actually.
Sorry, there is this fighter. I guess there is sortie going on. Am I audible now?
Your voice is low actually. You are audible, but voice is low.
Okay, just a second. Let me check. Am I audible now?
No, no, okay.
हाँ एक्चुअली वो एक फाइटर जा रहा था ना इधर से आई गेस तो
Fighter,
दैट्स
you
व्हाई
are
आई
in.
वाज
You are near to some bases, Air Force bases.
हाँ सदर्न कमांड बेस तो
Southern Command means
पुणे पुणे
you are in Air Force.
नो नो आई एम नॉट इन एयरफोर्स एक्चुअली आई एम नियर बाय टू द एयरपोर्ट सो
Yeah, there is one Goregaon or something. No?
हाँ 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 सुखोई 30 दे
Yes.
these sorties are very regular here
Yes, yes, yes. Is
Sorry
there?
for
Yes.
that. Sorry for the background noise. Okay, so I've shared the image in the group. So confirm if you can see the image, and you can meanwhile you can write your story. So you can go in last after Priya, I guess. Meanwhile, you can write your story. Cool. Hello, Sudhir. Is it okay?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay. So next is Kishore. Kishore, you can start.
Sir, I will try to tomorrow.
अरे कोई जज नहीं कर रहा है लाइक इफ यू हैव रिटन समथिंग यू कैन
Sir,
राइट
these are my first day, sir.
ओके ओके चलो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है नो
Okay, sir.
प्रॉब्लम मैन इन ब्लू भाई नाम क्या है मैन इन ब्लू मैन इन ब्लू
Hmm.
हाय
My
भाई
name is Lavjeet Singh.
नवनीत
Lavjeet,
अच्छा
Lovejeet.
लवजीत हाय लवजीत यू कैन स्टार्ट
So my story is like this. I perceive three characters and in a negative mood, and age is one who is died 75, and another 30, and another child is 10 years old. And the action of my story is organ donation, and my story starts from this. Rajat, a PGT teacher in KV Pune, he got call from home that his father fell unconscious and the family taking his father to the hospital. He immediately went to the hospital, and when he reached there, he found that his father passed away. So as he know that his father was registered for the organ donation after death, so he did all the documentations and donated the organs. And his son was very sad and crying, and he encouraged him by showing that how brave his grandfather was. And from throughout the service, he always served the others. And even now, he has donated the organs, and by this his son was also motivated, and he also uh, tell his father that he will also do the organ donation and wanna register for it. And after taking the body back to the home, he performed all the last rituals and went back to the normal life situations. Okay, thank you.
ओके अमन यू कैन गो नेक्स्ट
Good evening, friends. From the given picture, I perceive one male character, Rohit, age 15, mood positive. He's a student by profession. He just came to know that his father has lost his life in a war. But instead of becoming sad about the demise of his father, he got he got goosebumps when he heard the valor and the valor and the duty his father has served for the nation. The duty his father has performed while serving the nation. After that, he did all the last ritual rites. Later, he also decides to join army, and after his graduation, he cracked CDS, got into army, and served the nation. Thank you.
ओके I guess Akshat and Priya are left only, right? So, Akshat, are you ready with your story?
Yes, sir, I'm ready, but actually, this is my first time and first session, so
No
my story
worries.
is not that big.
No worries. You
It's
can
a very little short story.
no problem. You can narrate whatever you have written.
Okay, so here in the picture in PPDT, we can see two persons standing beside a patient lying in the bed of hospital. Also, it seems like the two persons standing are father and son. Their facial expressions indicate that they are sad for the patient and are praying for his speedy recovery. The patient might be deceased because there is a white cloth lapped over his body. So, actually, that's it, sir. I have written only this much.
Priya, are you ready with the story?
No, sir.
Okay, how much time? How much more time do you require?
Sir, actually, I don't want to narrate my story.
Okay, no problem. Kishore, will you be narrating?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. You can observe for today. Asking Kishore. Kishore, will you be narrating?
sir.
Are you going to narrate your story?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem.
Sir, try to tomorrow, sir.
Okay. So
Sir.
I think everyone has narrated their individual story. Anyone left, or anyone else who would like to narrate their story? Ah,
I think
Sudhir.
everybody's narrated.
Huh, everybody is narrated, Sudhir. If you are ready, you can start.
Yes, I have not written the story, but just I have prepared orally. Just I will explain the same. Huh?
If you require more time, you can like have.
No, no, no. I don't require. I don't require.
Hmm. Okay, so you can
So
go.
good evening. Okay, so good evening, friends. The picture which is shown to us, I have seen two male character of age group between 10 to 40. The child was in the negative mode, and the male of age group 40 was in the neutral mode. Ramesh was a very helpful kind of person, and he was a very good neighbor. One day, he got to know that his neighbor has died due to the chronic disease. He immediately rushed to the spot, consoled the family, also arranged the last rituals for the same day. He, after last rituals, he decided to take the responsibility of the family, as well as he decided to finance the education of the child till he become stabilized. So he took the responsibility of the family, helped them in stabilize, and in the due course of time, their family becomes stable. And he always maintain a very good relation and cordial relationship with the neighbor. Thank you.
Is anyone else left, or we could start with the group discussion?
Your story.
I'm not participating.
Why?
Huh? Actually, I
Why?
have to observe each and everyone. Na? Also, I have to write timings, etc.
You are also participant, na?
Huh?
You are also participant.
I'm the host for the meeting.
No, no, no. Means that is a good thing. But I'm also you are preparing for the same, na?
I have my SSB in October, so October, November. So I'll be participating 1 or 2 months before that. So actually, I haven't written any
Nobody.
story. Do you want me to like? Do you want my story like?
No, no, no. Just see. Everybody, as if everybody contribution will be there in the group, it will be beneficial. Yesterday also you are not participating. Actually, just you are. That is very good thing. But if you will participate, the group will be benefited.
Okay, okay. So okay, give me 3 minutes. I'll write my story on that. Okay, is it okay?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, okay, you can take.
Meanwhile, the person or those who have not written the story or those who are not prepared can prepare and come up with their stories.
At least they should give the idea or theme after seeing the picture, what they are observing from it, or what idea, what theme they can put on. They should tell. Everyone should tell.
So, how to perceive the story? How to narrate? How to see the picture? Like you are telling the same.
No, he's telling that everyone should give at least a theme about what they have seen in the picture.
Okay.
Yes, it is me. I'm saying. And those who had not narrated, they should at least give the theme or any idea about the picture.
Anyone here is from defense background?
I think Saurav is.
Okay.
Sudhir, are you currently doing a job?
Yes, yes, I'm doing job.
And what you have done before any your graduation degree?
Before graduation, after graduation, I have completed aeronautical engineering.
Okay, you have done BTech,
Yes,
BTech in aeronautical science.
yes.
Okay, okay. Saurav, I think your time is over.
Okay, so I'll start narrating. So, from a given picture, I perceive two characters, both of them in negative mood, and their age is around 21 to 22 years old. So, Ramesh and Suresh were close college friends, and they always shared everything with each other and were very close to each other. So, one day, Ramesh received a call from Suresh, and he was crying in a very sad mood. So Ramesh asked what was the situation, and he got to know that Suresh's elder brother died in an accident due to overspeeding. Ramesh went to the hospital where his brother was admitted after the accident, and he reached there. He consolidated his friend and asked for the reason for the accident. So he got to know that the brother was involved in overspeeding. Brother was overspeeding his vehicle, and due to which there happened a crash, and he died on spot. So Ramesh consolidated his friend, also helped with the last rituals of his dear friend's brother, and also consolidated and also gave his condolences to the family of the deceased. And later on, they gave with the help of his friend Suresh, they also raised an awareness camp about the negative effects of overspeeding and why it should we should drive carefully and with proper caution and maintaining the traffic rules. Thank you. Is it okay?
Nice, nice story.
Okay, so we can start with the group discussion.
Good discussion.
So you all can discuss, and you'll get around 5 to 7 minutes for discussion. So after the discussion, please select an individual story, like have discuss your points and come to a common conclusion. And then you can nominate one of you, like one of you could narrate the individual group story. And please try to uh, switch on your cameras if possible while the group discussion also. Are the rules clear? Any
Yes,
doubts or
Yes.
yes.
queries? Okay, great. So I'm starting the timer. Okay, so you all can start discussing now. You all can start.
Gentlemen, I think we should first discuss the number of characters are there and their age and their mood. We should consider that as I have found out that there is a male who is around 30 to 35 and another a boy is 10 to 14 years
10 to
old
15.
and a person who is lying he seems to have died because as per the scenario.
Yes, he seems dead.
I think everybody has perceived the same. So the age group we say we have decided, or we can decide the 10 to 35, and the mood is both the person mood is negative.
It can be positive or
Uh,
neutral.
At that, if you'll see that type of situation, the mood can be neutral. A person who is going to take the responsibility or take the take the charge of the situation, but the other person, the guy who's behind or in front of him, maybe we can consider the negative.
Like the story can be also
And
like this.
as we
The
move forward to the theme, and as told by the Sudhi that death in by the neighbor happened, and he supported the family, and I find it very suitable story.
So actually, we have got the multiple themes here. The first theme, as you said, the second theme came out that the traffic accident had happened, and due to the rash driving. So the second theme was that, and what was the other theme? Can we discuss so that we can come to the?
We should only consider the one theme at least.
No, no, let us discuss one by one. What are the themes which
I
have
think
come
we
up?
should focus on.
he
We
died
can
in
focus on
war.
the central idea
He died
that
in war.
the person who is deceased has met with an accident while he was uh, the person, the Rahul, the person we can say was trying to help the both the person, and he helped the person to get hospitalized, and we can also take it as in a positive mood. We can take it like um, they met with an accident, but he helped the person to bring to the hospital. And after getting hospitalized, he was given the cure, a treatment, and he got recovered. We can also take it in a positive mood.
He died in war. Also, this could also be one theme.
Look, the
So
reason
we have come up
behind
with
this
the
death being
so we have
Actually,
come
the
up with the
died
four
in
themes.
war cannot
we can
be
actually
considered here.
it would be an extreme situation because how can that would be something extreme dying in a war, so we can take as a bit
Actually, they have
The
also
injuries can
some
be severe
certain other
sometimes.
scenarios are there. You can see that no ritual rites are done by the units, and
No, if
these
it
type of
see,
the
gentlemen,
picture is
They
not
must be
very
waiting
related to
outside.
that
They must be
die in
waiting.
war.
we can take the theme, but if the person would have died in the war, then definitely there person there must be some uniform personnel,
Okay,
because
okay.
in the last fights the uniform personnel or defense personnel must be in front of them. But here, as we
Okay.
see from the picture, there is a no defense personnel, no any defense background looking like. So just we can shift our theme towards what we have discussed so far, like the three themes which have come out. The first theme was donation, the second theme was helping the neighbor due to any chronicle disease, and third theme was that due to the rash driving the person has died. So among the three themes we can choose one.
Can I add one more theme?
Yes, why not?
The operation must be going on. Like MBBS student is doing the operation on the one who's lying on the bed.
No, but there is no any instrument and no sign of operation is there in the picture. So just if
okay.
you'll
One more thing can be added, like the person might have died by suicide in his pressure of
why
studies
to
or
go
It is
why to go in the extreme cases? Now these are
never
the
go to
see, we are just
these are
discussing
extreme
here.
cases, negative things. We should be very
okay.
moderate
There is
about the
already
things.
negative. See,
Yeah.
see,
Okay,
gentlemen, there
okay.
is
I guess
already
we should.
negative.
I think we should go for
Because I agree with the person named awkward because it is a quite neutral theme and which is likely to happen on the streets or in the roads. So the person provides the help with the immediate effect as soon as possible and can help the person get hospitalized. So we can go with the story as we had decided. So
See,
let's
gentlemen,
at least
Actually,
try to get to the central theme and let's construct the story as per that so that we can discuss we can narrate it afterwards in the final procedure.
see, gentlemen, as per my opinion, the theme which I had narrated, like the due to the see, if we'll not talking about as per the point, as from the perspective as we discuss in the final or GD. However, if you are discussing to come to the single consensus, we can also consider why if see the picture is totally negative. So if rather than going towards the negative, we are putting more negative with the rest driving, just it is showing one of psychological part of yours. Why the rest driving came to your mind? Why? Because you also some psychologists may think that also you are some kind of rest driver. So better to think in a positive direction that due to the chronic disease the person has died, or like the theme has come out the organ donation. That is also a kind of noble cause. So if we'll go towards the novel cause, there will be a more positivity. We are going towards more
Yes, sir.
positivity side.
Yes, yes. Novel box will be appropriate, I guess.
Yes, so
The
let's
Sudhir has
Yes,
said
sir,
very
you're
rightly.
looking correct.
We can go with the two themes like the donation, organ donation,
Yes, yes.
or helping the neighbor due to the
Simultaneously
dad
the
due
two
to the
things.
chronic
Yes,
disease.
yes.
Let us decide one.
Uh, I think
He
we should
died due
shift
to
to
the
the
that
that chronicle disease
disease.
death.
Okay,
Later he
guys,
signed
the
a
And
time
contract
is up.
to
I
the
we
guess
can
organ
also,
donor.
we can add more points helping the person.
the time is up. I think
Yes, or
you have not yet decided a common story. Is it prepared? The common
You can
story.
give us 3 more minutes.
Okay, I'll give you two. Please conclude.
Okay.
Please conclude quickly. You
So
are
I think everybody's consensus is coming towards the person had died due to the chronic disease, and
I
the
guess so.
person who is the neighbor, he is helping out in all the way. So we can add more points like he took the responsibility of the family, he financially helped the education of the children, he also make the stabilizes their family till the children grows up. Like we can multiple actions we can put together, and that will be
Also, we can add the organ donor to it, or no?
yes. As the group had decided, we can do we can choose among both.
Okay, okay. We can go for both. He died due
No,
to
we
the
can choose one thing, na.
chronological
See, we
disease.
cannot go for the both. We have to choose one.
and I think that we should also stick to helping. We should not try to go extreme like by helping with the monetary things and all. At least we can the person can provide help with by providing the education in a welfare way. So this would be a kindful nature of the person towards the deceased family.
Okay,
Definitely,
okay, we are running out
definitely.
of
But if
time.
you
So I agree with you. I agree with your story.
So at least let's get to the consensus and try to come up with the story, final story. So please, Sudhir and Men in Blue and all the members, please just convey the final story so that we can come up with it.
okay. Is the final story decided?
so Sudhir, the Sudhir story we have decided to be the common story.
Okay, great. So, who would be narrating the common group story? You can nominate any one person amongst yourself.
I think those who have not participated, such as Priya, Akshat, I think they have listened very well. They should narrate it
No,
as a
no, they
common
are
story.
they are observing. Like out of you five, who will be narrating the story?
no, that is good, Saurabh. If you consider the case like he said, na, it is very wonderful idea. If those who are observing, if they can narrate, that would be very good.
They will narrate afterwards, but you five were like participating, GD, na? So you are like more engaged there. So I would like any one of you, please narrate the individual story.
Okay, so you can go for it.
Okay,
I
Sudhir.
think Sudhir, we should nominate the Sudhir.
Okay,
Okay,
so
thank you.
yeah, Sudhir, you can narrate.
Thank you, gentlemen. The picture which we have seen, there were the two characters of the age group between 10 to 35, and both were in the negative mode. Ramesh was the very good and helping kind of neighbor who was staying in Ranchi district. One day he got to know that his neighbor had died due to the chronic disease. He immediately rushed to the spot, gave the condolence to his family, also supported ins and out, also helped in making the arrangement for the last rituals. Once everything last rituals has done, he came back. He took the responsibility of the family, supported in education, also supported the stabilizing in the family. And once the family got stabilized, till the time he helped. In this way, he has. In this way, he make the family very stabilized. Thank you.
Okay, so does the group agrees with the narrated story that Sudhir narrated, or would anyone like to add any other points?
Yes, agreed.
We agree,
Okay,
sir.
Yes,
Agreed,
correct.
agreed.
okay, great. So thank you all for participating. I'm stopping the recording now.